Hello, and welcome to Financial Fluence, where we'll teach you the most up-to-date strategies and tricks for making money online. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to be notified every time a new video is uploaded. Also, don't forget to leave a comment down below. In today's video, we'll talk about some of the reasons why most people are broke. According to the Federal Reserve, you are already financially better off than 1/3 of Americans if you have at least $400 saved to cover an unexpected catastrophe. It is common knowledge that most people manage their money poorly, and there appear to be few individuals who behave responsibly. Being extremely affluent or making a large income is not a prerequisite for having a healthy relationship with money. This simply indicates that you are content with your income and expenses, make sensible decisions, and don't make foolish decisions frequently. What are some of the most common causes of financial hardship and how can you avoid them? Check to be sure you're not committing any of these blunders that could keep you in debt indefinitely. Number 1. They lack specific financial objectives. Every financial decision you'll make will start with your financial goals. Without a plan, how are you going to earn more money, pay off debt, or put in less time at the office? When you set financial goals, you're deciding where you want your future to go and giving yourself the freedom to make choices that will get you there. For instance, having no debt within the next 3 years is a specific goal you might use to carry out a strategy to achieve. The following year, you want to quadruple your income. What actions can you do right away to help you achieve this? The first thing you should do if you don't want to be broke is to set a goal for where you want your finances to be and when you want them to get there. These objectives all have a clear endpoint. Whether you wish to save $10,000, pay cash for a new car, or purchase a new home. Number 2, they don't make emergency plans. This can be a clear issue because 1/3 of people don't have $400 on hand to meet an emergency. $400 isn't really a large sum of money when it comes to this type of thing, yet unforeseen bills are often. According to AAA, the typical cost of repairing a car is between $500 and $600. You're setting yourself up for failure if you don't figure out how to prepare for financial emergencies. What if you lose your job? What happens if you require dental work? You'll be forced to find other means to finance things, like taking on credit card debt, if you're unprepared for a typical $400 unexpected expense. When you are paying outrageous interest rates on your debt, it will be difficult to pay it off and difficult to save for an emergency fund. Number 3, they don't budget. People's failure to adhere to a budget is one of the primary causes of their continued insolvency. Only 41% of Americans, according to US Bank, adhere to a budget. The issue is that it's really difficult to determine how much money you spend on different categories if you don't keep track of your income and expenses. You'll understand why this is so crucial if you've ever received payment, made a few purchases, and then appeared to have nothing left over, leaving you wondering where all your money went. Budgeting might have a bad reputation, in part because it might be unsettling to think of listing all of your income and expenses on a spreadsheet. But if you're attempting to gain control over your finances, doing this might be a very effective practice. Number 4, they do not consider the future. The desire to spend money and enjoy life now is one of the most frequently used defenses for people's terrible financial circumstances. They should not begin saving until they are unable to enjoy their savings. It seems logical that some people don't want to start watching their spending until they are in their 50s, 60s, or even 70s. Giving up your youth to save for a potentially wealthy retirement doesn't make much sense. However, it's crucial to find the appropriate balance between planning for the future and enjoying the present. Making wise choices will help you to invest for the future while still living life to the fullest now. The majority of people would concur that striking the appropriate balance would entail making choices that will help you in the future while also spending money that enables you to enjoy yourself right now. Number 5, they engage in pricey habits. Everyone has expensive habits, not just the rich. Poor people's pricey habits hold them back. Smoking is one costly habit many underestimate. A smoker who smokes a pack each day at $7 per pack will spend over $200 per month. How many people would say that they don't have enough money to save $200 a month for their future? Frequently eating out is also costly. By regularly, we mean more often than at home. Many people spend $50 on a supper, then claim they're broke. Saving $50 here and there won't help if you live paycheck to paycheck, but saving $50 twice, 3 times, or 4 times per week can. Number 6, their debt is bad. Not all debt is the same. There are often 2 types of debt. Good debt, which is money you borrow to further your financial goals, and bad debt, which is a sum of money borrowed to buy deteriorating assets. These include the majority of items that are purchased using credit cards, such as clothing, trips, and cars. In addition to paying interest when you use bad debt, the items are degraded and have little to no residual value. In addition, debt enables people to spend money on things they don't have and can't afford. Someone who can't afford a new car may finance it. They're paying interest to the lender. The automobile is depreciating quickly, and they couldn't afford it to begin with. As the saying goes, rich people earn interest, while poor people pay it. Number 7, they spend money to impress people. As Dave Ramsey says, most people buy things they don't need with money they don't have to impress people they don't like. He goes on to say, nothing will make you go broke faster than trying to impress people. As silly as this sounds, this thinking and behavior are common, and it happens all the time. Many people make purchases to show off to others because they feel that if they look rich, those people will be envious and impressed by their success. The thing is, you might feel a sense of satisfaction when making a large purchase to look good, but that feeling will be short-lived. That purchase can set you back for the long term, long after that initial impression on those people. This is a losing battle, and the financial setback for this false sense of fulfillment usually isn't worth it. Number 8, they don't pay themselves first. Apart from making responsible spending decisions, paying yourself first is one of the easiest ways to improve your finances that most poor people don't do. When trying to get ahead, it's important to understand that it's nearly impossible to build wealth by saving money alone. You need to consistently put your money to work over a long period of time. Taking a portion of each paycheck and directing it towards investments is an easy and painless way to invest automatically. This way, you're less likely to miss the money and you don't need to make the decision to invest on a regular basis. If that money sits in your account, burning a hole in your pocket, you'll feel wealthier than you are, and it could eventually be spent on various items, most of which you can't even remember what they were. When faced with the option of whether or not to invest every week, you're much less likely to choose to invest. The reason most people are broke is because they make poor financial decisions with their money. Not just in some areas, but usually in many. There are obviously exceptions to this, but if you analyze the behavior of the average broke person, you will find this to be true. The good news is that it's possible for just about everyone to improve their situation to the point where they're comfortable. And that's all. If you enjoy similar stuff, check out my other videos. And if you like it, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment down below, and I'll see you in the next video.